Welcome back to the Crypto Report, everybody. I am Crypto Kip, and welcome to my first stream from my new bull market studio, guys. This is a very exciting moment for me personally. I'm so excited for this bull run, of course, but Black Sea and I have been working very hard on this channel, and finally we have our permanent setup for the bull market, the full studio for you guys to bring you guys 5 stories every single day, live streams just like this one where we interact with the most friendly community out there in crypto. I really love every single person out there that participates in these live streams with us here at the Crypto Report. Let's talk about some breaking crypto news. CEOs of virtually every crypto company, almost every large media publication has talked about this Binance story, but what I'm hearing about this is actually very shocking to me. Crypto CEOs are believing that this Binance issue that happened is the catalyst for the bull market. Let's talk a little bit about it, look at some of the comments that are going on, and get into the stories for the day. Look at the charts. Michael Artesi, good to see you. Cryogenics, thank you, sir. I'm glad you enjoyed the background. Good to see you, John. Let's get into this, guys. If you like the content, consider subscribing to the channel for more crypto content. If you want to become a member, we do have a private Discord. If you join a membership on our YouTube channel down below, guys, make sure you check it out. Bitcoin coming in at $37,000, a little bit lower today. Crypto CEOs are bullish, though, and that is a true sentiment. It seems like just about every crypto CEO out there. We're going to look at some comments from Coinbase, from Crypto.com, a couple other news publications looking at why they believe that the bull market can officially begin. And we'll talk about some of the other key concepts that people are getting excited for when it comes to this crypto bull run and what everybody's looking out for. And then there are some risks that we have to be aware of as well. I am accumulating some altcoins right now. A couple that I picked up recently are ordinals. I also picked up LimeWire a little bit, picked up into some Gala games as well. Gaming tokens are going a little bit wild as of lately. Looking at the last top gainers in the last 24 hours, Terra Classic is leading the pack. So is Gala Games, actually, which is great to see. Actually, this is the token I told you guys bought. I bought this about a week ago, and here we are up today, which is fantastic to see. This was a big mover in the last bull cycle. The reason I actually picked up this token in particular is because its high was really up there at about 71 cents, only down to 2 cents right now. It hasn't really had a pump and hit an all-time high this year since we've been in our bear market, and we're coming into a bull market, and that's exactly what crypto CEOs are saying, and frankly, I mean, that's what we're seeing in altcoins. Altcoins are starting to rally. Some are popping at different times. One week it's these coins, one week it's the next. I'm hunting for altcoins. Let me know what altcoins you guys are hunting for in the comments down below if there's anything you're peeking at in particular you want me to look at with you guys. But right now, Ethereum is still hanging on to about $2,000, which is good to see. We do want to continue to see some upward movement from these markets if we want altcoins to continue the rally. We do need Bitcoin and Ethereum to keep moving up, but right now we're kind of at this impasse, though. Like I said, some crypto CEOs are bullish. Now, Binance is finally getting a little bit tired of hanging on. Binance has been incredibly strong, folks. Absolutely. You know, we go back to just a couple days ago when, well, I mean, about a week ago now, where Binance, this news came out, and we have the fines and the DOJ here in the U.S. pressing charges. Now they're trying to talk about CZ being at risk of fleeing the country, right? Basically fleeing his trial. This is all a bunch of news that you would think is a bearish sentiment, but I mean, we've hung on pretty well. Now, Binance is a little bit down today, but all things considered, like only down 9% over the last 7 days. Looking at the last month, yeah, it's a little bit lower, one of its lowest points in the last month, but we had a big spike actually, came down and really hung on all around this news. And now I'm not going to be surprised to see Binance lose its rank number 4 spot. XRP is right on its tail. In fact, XRP flipped it earlier this bull cycle. I highly anticipate at this point, at least XRP to flip BNB at some point. We got an XRP announcement, by the way, that we're going to talk about in this video, so hang tight, guys. I'll come at you with that here in a bit too. But don't be surprised if Binance starts to kind of trickle down and some other coins surpass. Maybe even Solana can now flip BNB, arguably deservingly so, because of the excitement behind that community. A real strong community behind Solana. I've been very impressed with that. Black Sea's been very much in that space, nailing it on the Solana plays. I was more on the Cronos side, and Cronos has been doing very well, but Solana has been also a fantastic pony in this race, if you will. If you were betting on Solana and the Solana ecosystem, I'm looking out for some Solana tokens, meme coins, altcoins in that space. Cardano, less so, but a lot of people do love Chris Hodgkinson, the co-founder of Ethereum, who separated out to do Cardano. We'll see, guys. Dogecoin was just listed on crypto.com and the options platform, which is good. Tron's been getting a lot of FUD. So, guys, going to be interesting to see how the top 10 coins shape out in this next bull cycle. Can crypto.com's Crow coin get up there? I mean, maybe. It certainly could be possible. One coin that's undervalued I've been peeking at is Matic. Certainly something I'd be curious about, but warning that I believe the Matic tokens and the Avalanche tokens, recently it came out that the FTX team is actually moving a lot of at least Avalanche tokens and getting ready to dump like $36 million worth of crypto. But hey, the same thing was true about Solana, and Solana pumped. People were scared about Solana dumping because of FTX selling, and it still pumped. So it doesn't really mean anything. No need to get scared there. Going to be interesting to watch all this play out. Let's look at Caspa. How's Caspa doing? Sitting at 12 cents today. 1.24% gains on the day, down 9% over the last week. This thing made all-time highs throughout this bear market, so not surprised to see this thing just kind of settling in with the rest of the market right now as we wait to see what Bitcoin and Ethereum do. Cronos right now at 9.1 cent. We are testing between the 8.7 and the 10 cent level. If we can break above 10 cents, we're looking at about 12.6 cents for a breakout zone, and then looking at targets at about 15 and 20 cents. $3.2 billion market cap is a heck of a lot smaller than some of these top market cap coins, which is why one of the reasons I'm so bullish on Cronos, considering all the successes it's had throughout this bear market. It's a lower market cap than some of these top plays. A lot more upside potentially. Let me know what your thoughts are on that in the comments down below. Going to be a lot of great altcoins to pick in this next bull cycle, guys. I couldn't be more excited. General Scarborough loves the new studio. Beautiful. Glad to see it, guys. Gaming and AI tokens, that's what you're looking at in the chat. I love to see it. I think gaming tokens could be a big part of the conversation. This is kind of giving me those like metaverse vibes that we had in the last bull cycle. Maybe this time it's gaming. I'm seeing a lot of hype. I was just texting Black Sea about it this morning, asking him if he's seeing the same hype, kind of feeling it out. Let me know what your thoughts are, guys, down below. I really want to have a conversation with y'all on this. Looking at the chart for Bitcoin, before we get into some of these stories, as people are joining us, welcome. If you're new to the channel, welcome, guys. This is the Crypto Report. I got a new studio just live today. Doing these live streams, though, every single Monday through Friday. Make sure you turn on that notification bell to get the latest in crypto from us here. 5 videos every day. Bitcoin has had about 4 or 5 chances to break through $38,000, and we have not done it so far. Now, we are still dancing off this 200-day moving average, but remember, we blasted off this 200 moving average back in October. Why? Because of fake news surrounding a spot Bitcoin ETF launch. I'll say it every single day because you need to be aware of it. Why do I say it that way? Because we bounced off this very, very strong moving average, 200-day moving average, and we are kind of getting closer to it, which means we can either bounce off this soon or we are potentially looking at passing down through it, which means maybe a retest of some lower levels. Now, anything's on the table for that, guys. Now, you got to acknowledge, on the weekly candle time frame, we are bought up. We have been buying. It's not like we're oversold right now, okay? We are not oversold. Maybe you could say we're oversold from the last bull market, but we're coming out of a bear market. We're more likely overbought in my mind than we are oversold. But when a bull market comes, things get overbought very easily. In fact, that's what a bull market's about. FOMO, overbuying, people buying so much you can't even believe it. You get rich, you wake up in the morning, you're rich again, and you wake up the next morning, you're even richer. That's what crypto does. It's a crazy time if you accumulated your bags. You know, I just saw somebody that's holding like 1.2 million CRO, earning like 1,200 CRO in like 3 days. Crobinhood, I saw you on Twitter. I was interacting with you on Twitter. By the way, guys, follow me and Black Sea on Twitter. You can follow us at the Crypto Report on Twitter. There's a link down below in this description for you guys right here. And then follow us on Twitter as well, on our individual Twitter pages, because we'll interact with you guys. And we do have a private Discord as well. We're building. I love this community. You guys, I was looking at some of the other live streams, some of the other communities. We got a lot of nice folks in here. Sometimes we have gifted memberships on this channel. The friendliest crypto YouTube community that I've seen. Not the biggest yet, but definitely we are building. You know what I'm saying? We're building, folks. Look at this new studio. I'm so excited. I'm just so excited. It's a great day. Ethereum's key. If you're looking for altcoins to break out, Ethereum needs to break out of this triangle. We're dancing around this level. Again, I'm not going to be surprised to see us test back down to 1700 for Ethereum, or 30K, 35K for Bitcoin. Don't be surprised, guys. But I'll tell you, altcoins had a nice little rally. We'd like them to continue up, but wouldn't be surprised to see a cool off for even CRO at all. But as long as we're hanging on to the 8.7 cent level, then, and Bitcoin's hanging on to probably above 35K, then we're not really scared of an immediate correction in the short term, at least. Maybe in the midterm, and we'll get kind of that at the end of this video. But exciting things going on for Cronos that really aren't moving the price right now for either the Loaded Lion NFTs or the price of CRO is these Loaded Lions, and now they got the Dark Lions coming in 14 days. If you guys weren't aware of this, I just wanted to highlight it real quick for the CRO fam out there. 14 days and a new NFT is dropping. I think Loaded Lion holders are going to be getting those for free. Now, a big story that I wanted to let you guys know about was this one right here. The CRO community burn proposal. CRO burn milestone. Cronos POS chain is about to initiate its inaugural community pool. Approaches 50 million CRO, guys. I'm going to do a video on this later today in specifics. So if you're watching right now, subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell. Tonight, I'm getting into the details on this CRO community burn, guys. So make sure you check out the video tonight. I'm going to get in depth on this. Shout out to a member in the chat who actually asked me to do a video on this. You guys can ask me what kind of content to do, and I will make that content for you guys because I want to keep you guys informed and get into the details. Now, this is the sentiment that I've been hearing over and over again, which is so interesting right now. Binance dies and crypto is birthed. Now, in order to kind of like understand this, what are they saying here? This is Forbes, right? A lot of different media publications are talking about this. CNBC said something to the same effect. We're seeing a lot of different crypto CEOs, in fact, say this. You can look and see. Boom. Here you go. The CEO of Crypto.com, Chris Marszalek, says, good to see a major overhang removed. Bodes well for the market. Looking forward to the next chapter of development led by companies with the required regulatory setup. And the one of the leaders also of Crypto.com, Eric, the president and chief operating officer, the COO, is talking about, hey, fruitful conversation with partners and key stakeholders in the UAE and GCC region following our recent strides and following the licensing front, more licensing and regulation approvals. This is what crypto CEOs are talking about. Even the Coinbase CEO says the crypto industry can turn the page after historic Binance settlement. Why is everybody so bullish after this terrible news for Binance? It is shocking, but it kind of makes sense. Because Binance was just shrugging off all the international regulations. They were just going out and doing business. And they were forgetting about sanctions. They were forgetting about regulations. They didn't care. They were just doing what they wanted to do. And frankly, in a way, giving crypto a bad name. Senators and congressmen and DOJs and you name it, U.S. regulatory bodies were complaining about the moves of the prior CEO of Binance. As long as we can get the bad actors out of the way, and it's a shame to have to call CZ a bad actor now, but he's looking at jail time, guys. That's just how it is now. If we can get that out of the way, then not only can crypto thrive again, but Binance can thrive again too. Really, I mean, Binance has grown to be a very strong exchange. And I'll tell you, certainly looking at some of these messaging, the competitors are excited. Coinbase CEO Brian Armstrong is definitely exciting, being the leading U.S. exchange. And the U.S. is the one that's going out and attacking all these other crypto exchanges. Even Coinbase has been attacked, which is crazy to think about. In fact, I put out a tweet just the other day that I could share with you guys here. Actually, let me look at it really quick because it was a very, very interesting tweet that kind of puts it into perspective here. So you can look at the top 10 enforcement actions that happened in the US, and you see Celsius, Binance, Voyager, Telegram, Coinbase, BlockFi, BitMEX, Nexo, Tether, Kraken. You see Coinbase up there, but meanwhile, Coinbase is doing well. 100 million is nothing compared to the 4 billion that Binance was fined. But Crypto.com's not up there. And as we get some of these bad players out of this way and these lawsuits out of the way and these exchanges compliant and paying their fines with these government agencies, we can move towards a Bitcoin bull market. We get a spot Bitcoin ETF coming. We have a lot of other huge things coming. These spot ETFs are big. What is a spot ETF? For those of you guys that don't know, it is an investment vehicle that allows ordinary investors exposure to the price moves of Bitcoin in their regular brokerage accounts. Unlike Bitcoin futures ETFs, a spot Bitcoin ETF directly invest directly in Bitcoins as the underlying asset, not derivative contracts based on their prices. So what was interesting to me is actually we saw in the previous bull markets when the Bitcoin's futures ETF was approved, we actually came into a bear market. Now, a lot of people are looking at the spot Bitcoin ETF as a very bullish thing, and I do think it is, because a spot Bitcoin ETF means they're directly investing in Bitcoins, not just futures. And that is going to increase the demand for these asset managers like BlackRock, like Valkyrie, like ARK Invest, like all these other players, Fidelity, that are launching these spot Bitcoin ETFs. It's going to force them to buy more Bitcoin. We already know that the amount of Bitcoin on exchanges is at an all-time low. We already know that the hash rate is at an all-time high for Bitcoin, which means the demand to mine it is at peak and the demand to buy it is at peak. The exchanges have a low inventory because people are buying it like crazy, and the miners are mining like crazy because they can't get enough Bitcoin before the halving event, which coincidentally is another bullish catalyst. And so it is looking rather bullish, folks, rather bullish indeed for this asset class overall. But we also need to kind of zoom out and look at the reality. Now, other things are coming. Ethereum ETFs. This would be a major win for U.S. investors against the SEC, but just a major win for crypto investors overall to see Ethereum come out and really get a spot ETF. That would be great as well. But a warning to everybody. Look at the S&P 500. We are breaking out on the S&P 500. Now, everybody has been fearful of the Fed Chair Jerome Powell. And I'm just going to warn you guys really quick. I just went through everything that's bullish. And so you should be excited that I am a bull. But I'm also a realist, and I also like to zoom out and look at any of the doubts that are out in the market. And I'll tell you, one of them is the S&P 500 is rallying right now, and I have seen some comments from Federal Chair Jerome Powell implying that if the S&P 500 breaks out to all-time highs before the Fed hits the inflation target rate for the U.S., then they might have to raise interest rates more, which could cause negative selling pressure on the traditional market and potentially Bitcoin. That's the only real bearish sentiment besides the Binance collapse, which is actually bullish, apparently, according to crypto CEOs, that really I can draw into right now. So something that I've been looking at pretty in depth that I wanted to share with you guys. But overall, right now, I am looking for generally more upside in the crypto market. I'll give you one more little tidbit. Now, I'll tell you this. And I was looking at this yesterday, guys. If you peek at Bitcoin and its history, okay? If you peek at Bitcoin and its history, and I'm going to go out here, and please leave some questions for me in the chat, guys. I want to do a little Q&A here in a second. And I'm sorry if I missed your questions. I will get to your questions, guys. I promise. Looking at the previous history for Bitcoin, boom. You will see that we had, after the bear market in 2017, we had an exciting, almost previous all-time high, attempt. And then we came back down. Now, this was the pandemic, but then you have another bull market and we have a bear market, and then we have kind of another previous, now we have an attempt at a bull market, essentially, at a previous bull market high. It would be very unlikely that we just kind of creep right up straight to the top on this. Historically, we never really see that. I mean, even back to the 2013 bull run, you come out of that bear market right here and you see there was a move down here and a big move down here. I mean, look at the rally up this way and then a move down and a move down. I'm not saying we have to crash to death, but I'm just saying we could cool off. We could see a moment where we cool off a little bit, maybe come up and cool off a little bit. Maybe we cool off now and we come down to 35, maybe 30K, and then we rally back up to 47K and we cool back off to 40K, and then we break into all-time highs. That's something that I'm peeking at. Another sign of the times is Ethereum, if it continues to retrace down, that's some time before we get there. And if we bottomed out, it kind of looks like the timing would be perfect for January. And then January hits and the spot Bitcoin ETFs could then potentially get approved and we could rally off some of those lows for Ethereum at the bottom of that triangle. That's something that I am peeking at, and I would be very interested to see play out. Couple things that I'm peeking at right now, guys, but it is very shocking to me that the whole market is decently bullish right now, even considering this Binance news. You saw the comments from the crypto CEOs, guys. It is getting very, very, very real. A lot of people are talking about Grok token. What is it? This is the AI chat assistant for Elon Musk, and people created a meme token. It's a meme, so be careful, guys. I've seen Grok token absolutely soaring and rallying as of lately, but please be careful, guys. A lot more projects with actual utility out there. I don't know if Grok has any utility yet, but I see a lot of people loving the chat, loving the studio. Very, very exciting. Let's see what else is going on. John316 says, Crow's going to $5 in the next bull market. I would love to see that. Vu Lee is worried about the prices of groceries. Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's see here. Inflation will moon Bitcoin and all crypto, but people are broke on other channels. They have missing money at banks. Yeah, I have seen that some people are trying to go get their money from banks and they weren't able to get their money. I saw that during the pandemic times and all that, but you're not wrong, Grok. And here, I'm going to get a little coffee, guys. We are big coffee proponents, and I'm very curious if anybody out there, if we launched a Crypto Report coffee brand, would you be interested in that? Maybe we'll get some Crypto Report coffee mugs. Maybe we'll get a Crypto Report coffee brand. Make it affordable to battle this inflation. Inflation's brutal though right now, guys. I mean, that's why I don't go to Starbucks. I make my coffee at home. You look at prices in grocery stores. Things are out of control. This studio cost me a pretty penny to set up, but you know what? You guys deserve the best. I want to give you guys the best studio I can. I want you to look at this and say, the Crypto Report's ready for the bull market, and I'm hoping you guys are digging the new digs here. But we are preparing for this bull market, and that means saving money at the grocery store. That means not wasting money on the weekends at the bar. Buy a bottle of boxed wine if you like wine instead of buying a bottle of wine, right? Those are the things that I do, and it's not like I'm broke. I'm not broke, guys, but I'm a very saver-oriented guy. The reason I'm an aggressive saver and I like to save my money is because I want every dollar that I can into the crypto markets. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I took 95% of my last paycheck and I popped it right into some altcoins. I was able to do that because of the strategy I have around the amount of saving that I'm doing. Also because my first mortgage isn't due until January 1st on this new place that I have as well. But we are getting ready for a bull market, and I'm trying to save every single dollar that I can. Now, Mrs. Crypto Kip loves it as well. Very expensive office, but yeah, it was totally worth it, honey. Totally worth it. Mrs. Crypto Kip's in the chat. Say good morning to my beautiful wife out there. Chris says, I believe Crow to $1.85, $2.75 the next bull market. Sure, I absolutely think so. General Scarborough would gobble up some of those coffee mugs. We should get some Crypto Report coffee mugs. I'm with you. I want to get one, maybe black and gold. If you couldn't tell, guys, we like black and gold here on the channel. I almost just spilled this coffee everywhere. Everywhere. By the way, I'm a hazelnut guy. G says, oh, wow, I missed last few streams. Studio looks very nice. Good. I'm glad you enjoy it. ApeCoin moving again. I can't believe that ApeCoin is moving after the fiasco that the Bored Ape Yacht Club team had. Absolutely terrifying. People went blind because of an event for the Bored Apes. That's not so good. Not so good at all. Yeah, not so good at all. Just taking a peek at CROcoin on the day. I know a lot of CROcoin fans out there. 4-hourly candles looking a little steady, at least steady for now. A little weak on the daily time frame. Maybe one more chance to bounce off 8.7 cents. I'll tell you what, guys. A lot of people want to know, where are we going from here? And the truth is, guys, is I don't know. Generally, we're going to go up. But you know what? If you're looking to understand where the market goes next, and you go to a YouTube channel and somebody tells you it's going here, period, run for the hills. I'm never going to tell you that this is going here, period. I mean, I believe that crypto.com coin can go to $1, and I can lay out a very valid argument to say why I believe that's going to happen and why it should. But it doesn't mean necessarily that it will. And I can't tell you if we're going to break decisively above $38,000. We've had many teasing moments of whether or not we're going to break above $38,000, but I can't tell you if we are actually going to break through $38,000 while we're attempting these levels. To me, it wouldn't really make sense, but that's because of the Binance issues. But crypto CEOs are bullish. But also, if you think about it, crypto CEOs want to be bullish because they're just coming out of a brutal bear market. They're like, get this Binance stuff in the past. Let's go. Let's get that bull market going. They had layoffs, guys. They're wanting to hire their staff again. They're wanting to improve the customer service. They're wanting to get those trading fees going. Crypto.com in the bull market made $1 billion in a year off trading fees alone. Incredible revenue. That's just trading fees through the app, not even launching the U.S. exchange. Can you imagine a world when they launch the Crypto.com U.S. exchange, or just like Coinbase, you have Coinbase Pro? That's the moment that we're waiting for, guys, for CRO. That's the moment we're waiting for. Crypto CEOs are waiting for, getting that volume back into their exchanges and capturing market share, guys. Chris says Crow could really use Binance list. Not likely, but could you imagine? Chris, that's a very interesting point, and I want to share this with you. So do yourself a favor, Chris, and check this out. Wow. Look at how many exchanges listed CROcoin. Look at how many exchanges have listed Binance Coin. Look at how many exchanges have listed the KuCoin exchanges KuCoin token. Look how many exchanges have listed OKX token from the OKX exchange. Look how many exchanges have listed Gate.io's token from the Gate.io exchange. And then come back to me after you do that little analysis, and I'll just give you the cheater's clue here. Binance and Crypto.com have the most exchange listings. Period. They're the top two exchange tokens, guys. The price may not reflect that. The market cap may not reflect that, for Crow at least. Certainly does for Binance. But don't be fooled. Crypto.com and Binance are the head-to-head competitors in this market. They're the only two exchanges that have their own smart chain. OKX launched their own recently, actually. They're the only... Crypto.com launched a Web3 game. No other exchange has actually done that. They're the only two exchanges that have a top 10 DeFi smart chain. There's a lot going on with these exchanges, guys, and given the fact that Binance had a hiccup recently, I'm bullish on Crow. Due to that, I'm a big Crow guy. Mrs. Crypto Kip's going to work on designing those Crypto Report coffee mugs for you, General Scarborough. Richie works with pounds, not dollars, so I always have to do the conversion rate with my head. Let's hope for $1 Crow, which is 126 in yours. That's tough. Yeah, everybody talks about like U.S. price version. I'm sure even in the UK, you guys are probably doing that. Very interesting. Sleeping in, I love that name. Says, I feel like exchanges wouldn't really want their token held in large quantities by other exchanges and fear manipulation. Sleeping in, exactly. Would you really want, think about this. Now, if Binance, that's a great point, sleeping in, shout out to you. Fantastic comment, something that I should have mentioned as well. You beat me to the punch. Imagine a world where Binance does have the crypto.com token. You remember what happened with FTX? Binance propped up FTX. They bought a bunch of their tokens. And then what happened? They dumped them all. And then FTX fell. Now, FTX was doing a bunch of shady stuff. They deserved to fall. Binance was the catalyst, but part of the reason for that is because most of the trading volume for that token was on the Binance exchange. It's an advantage to CRO that it's not in a way, because then there's less chance of those exchanges manipulating those prices. Very good point. Very, very good point. General Scarborough says, Dark Lions coming soon. Yes, they are. I'm very excited personally. I'm getting hyped up, ready to go for the Dark Lions. I'm wondering if we're going to get an airdrop. Stephen In says, true. Cheers for the comments. Yeah, guys, leave some more comments in the chat. If you guys have any questions about what's going on, what coins you're looking at, what you guys want to talk about, what kind of content you guys want to see. Later today, I'm going to do a video for you guys on the CRO burn. CRO community burns coming up. Big event for CRO coin holders. Everybody's been anticipating these moments. Could cause some upward price action, hopefully, for the Cronos token. That would be spectacular. If we could all of a sudden see that burn that's happening here very soon, get us a nice bounce off 8.7 cents and blast us through 12 cents. It'd be a spectacular thing. No guarantees, of course. The broader market's the most important. Got to keep an eye on Bitcoin. Will Cyber Cubs have a whitelist for Dark Lions? Good question, Anthony. We don't know yet. Not to my knowledge, we don't know. We're still getting kind of leaked information about this drop. We've so far really only gotten kind of the backstory and hints that the loaded lions are going to be airdropped. Some of these Dark Lions, I don't know if the Cyber Cubs are going to be airdropped Dark Lions, but very curious to see if the amount of loaded lions and the floor price for those loaded lions go up in anticipation for this maybe airdrop that's coming. Who knows, guys? Who knows? You know, at the end of the day, you think about it, if every loaded lion is bought, not every loaded lion holder could get an airdrop, because there's only 10,000 Dark Lions, and then you wouldn't even have like a public sale. So I don't know if it's just going to be an airdrop or a public mint. So maybe the airdrop rumors are wrong, now that I kind of think about it out loud. So it's kind of exciting. Maybe that's why the loaded lion prices aren't going up. Maybe people have already realized that. These are some of the things that I think about. What I do for you guys on a daily basis, I take you through what I would look at in the morning. So basically, what you get on this channel is everything that I would think about as I've been doing crypto. I've been in this market with my partner since Black Sea. Me and Black Sea started this channel about 1.5 years ago. We got almost 3,000 videos we produced for you guys so far. Getting better and better each day. The community is growing stronger and stronger. The best part about this community is the beautiful questions we get in the comments and the awesome private Discord that we have for our members. It's been a lot of fun. It's bringing a lot of education to a lot of newcomers, to a lot of people that are trying to get more advanced trading techniques and ideas, and getting into some altcoin picks and getting ready for the bull market. But the point of this channel is to take you guys through where my mind is at every day. Every single day as I'm getting ready for a bull market, as I'm preparing to get rich with you guys on crypto. Now that I've been through 3 bull cycles, I can certainly say this is the most prepared I've ever been with the amount of crypto that I've owned, with the quality of tokens that I've been buying and dollar cost averaging into, with the strategy that I've had. I don't leverage trade anymore. Leverage trading can be a very successful tool. Black Sea's actually a little better at it than me. He likes to do it. He's a lot more conservative in that regard, and so he's a little bit better at it. I try to avoid it, but we do have a great leverage trading partner down in the link below. Femex, if you want to sign up, you get a free sign up bonus, but please be careful, guys. Like I said, I don't leverage trade right now. It's a little too much thinking for me. I'm more of the dollar cost average guy. I say it every day. DCA hodl, y'all. That's what I like. But you can also just buy tokens on that exchange too. Femex, if you want to check it out. I'm going to continue to bring this content to you guys every single day. Talk about everything that I think about in the market, from the total market cap to the altcoin picks to the segment of the market that's pumping right now. Right now, gaming tokens are a thing, it seems. Gaming tokens are all the hype. Very interesting to see that happening, especially as Crypto.com has a Web3 game they launched. Does that mean anything for the CRO token? I don't know, but we're going to certainly find out together, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Game infrastructure token has Unity SDK, has deals with Apple Store and Play Store. Already has a game listed with 5 million downloads, can launch on any chain. It kind of sounds like a game infrastructure. Interesting. Games infrastructure token. Never heard of it. Got to check it out. Ready Games. Okay. Got to check it out. David Betts wants to know what my thoughts are on SEI. I could certainly check it out. And Chain Flip token. That's what you guys want to see. Well, let's peek at it, guys. Let's see what's going on with these coins. I don't know what SEI is, but we're going to certainly find out for you, brother. All right, let's look at it. Get a sip of coffee. Gotta love that coffee. Slurp. Okay. $472 million market cap for SEI. Pretty decent market cap. Rank number 94 in market caps. On Binance, on Coinbase, on KuCoin. Like to see that. It's on some major exchanges. It's a good sign. First, sector-specific Layer 1 blockchain. Specialized for trading to give exchanges an unfair advantage. Specialized for trading to give exchanges an unfair advantage. What? What? That doesn't make sense to me, does it? That's not a good thing. Why would we want exchanges to have an unfair advantage? Decentralized exchanges are the killer app of crypto. They're everywhere, spanning much further than just AMMs and order books. DEXs are the prevalent across NFTs and gaming as well. One of the primary use cases for NFTs today is trading them on NFT marketplace. Another example of an exchange. Most games in crypto have built-in exchanges for users to trade in-game NFTs and tokens. DEXs command the largest network effect, major ecosystem built around them. Ironically, decentralized exchanges are also the most underserved application in crypto. They demand a unique level of requirements for reliability, scalability, and speed. That no other apps need. If a large exchange goes down for a few moments, it is catastrophic. But if the same downtime is far more tolerable for most other application types, historically, DEXs have succeeded in spite of drawbacks of existing Layer 1 blockchains. Kind of a weird description, to be honest with you. Didn't really give me what I need to know. So let's go to the website. Designed to scale the industry. Coinbase is a partner. That's pretty cool. STEPN, interesting. Okay. STEPN is a partner. Very interesting. The white paper. So if you really want to get into it, the white paper is where you need to go. We never really talk about white papers because, let's be real here, guys, you do not want me to sit here and go through optimistic block processing. As a part of the Tendermint consensus, validators will receive a block proposal, verifying the validity of the block, and then we don't need to look through all this. But if you're really digging into a project, you should at least look at the white paper and try to understand some of this. But when I'm kind of researching new projects, I'm not really typically diving deep into the white paper because if you're being honest with yourself here, Bitcoin and Ethereum, top 10 projects, top 50 projects, you don't need to really analyze the white paper on those. What you need to look at is some of the tokenomics. You need to look at the executive team. And really what we're digging for is the hype behind some of these projects, guys. Overall, this SEI token, nothing's really popping out to me crazy about it. Let's see how it's doing on Twitter. 589K followers. The fastest Layer 1. So is this essentially this is the fastest Layer 1 blockchain to unlock the novel use cases for Circle's USDC in the ecosystem. Now that's interesting because Circle's USDC is certainly a big token. Actually, I just saw that recently USDC is going to partner up with the Central Bank of Japan and try to expand the USDC. This is a stablecoin launched by Circle, a company that joined up with Coinbase that actually launched this stablecoin. And honestly, I think the stablecoin is going to be bigger than Tether at some point in the future. So this is actually pretty big. This is going to be very interesting. I got to do some more digging on this. The fastest Layer 1 blockchain. Very, very interesting. Can this be a good competitor? It's interesting. Certainly interesting. Don't love the description on CoinMarketCap, but it is certainly up there. It's ranked number 94. Decently safe. Who knows? Maybe this is a good altcoin pick. Very, very interesting. Looking at the price action for this thing. Kind of breaking its highs. Launched, back in 2023. Wow, it's brand new. This is brand new. Yeah, maybe this has a good day in the sun. Can it reach a $1-2 billion market cap? Possibly. These are some of the, this is kind of just the way I glance at some of these things. So there you go. There you go, guys. I'll take a peek at anything for you guys. Just about anything, as long as it's not like a meme coin that everybody's going to lose their money on. Darren Brown says hello from Dublin. Good to see you from Dublin. I don't think I did the accent right, but maybe. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us from Dublin, brother. What else did we want to peek at? Chainflip token. Somebody wanted to see. Let's look at Chainflip. See what's going on with the Chainflip token. Eventually, guys, as we get into this bull market and as these streams grow, I won't be looking at every token. And in fact, I'll probably just look at tokens if people do super chats, because I've watched how these live streams go in bull markets for other creators, and I know there's going to be a time where everybody wants me to talk about Pepe Pig coin and Doge Banana Mars Elon Musk Moon coin, and that's going to be a time where I'm going to be cautious in what I actually share, but we're not there yet. We can have a little bit of fun and look at these. Now, out of the gates, this token's got a $78 million market cap. Allegedly, it's ranked number 2,187. It is on not Binance. It's on crypto.com exchange. It's on Uniswap. It's on KuCoin. It's on some of the big exchanges, not on Binance yet. What is Chainflip? Let's see what it is. Doesn't say anything about it right there. It is a cross-chain AMM enabling native asset swaps without wrap tokens or specialized wallets. Let's take a peek here, see what we got. Looking at the Twitter, 83.3K followers. So not as big, not even nearly as big. Like, notice, we just looked at that SEI token, it had 500K followers. That was a lot of followers for that token to have. Yeah, and Sleeping In says there's a lot of layer ones that are calling themselves the fastest now. Yeah, there really are. Like Caspa. What's really the fast? Everybody always says they're the fastest, the cheapest. That's not the most important thing. The most important thing is that people are buying it. Let's be real. But Chainflip Labs, a game-changing native cross-chain AMM, low slippage, decentralized, 150 values, native BTC support, mainnet live. Now you can now trade Flip. I still don't know what this is. I mean, there's no real great description. Cross-chain AMM. I don't know what an AMM is. I'm going to be honest with you guys. Let's look it up together. What is a cross-chain AMM? See, this is just how you do it, guys. Cross-chain decentralized exchanges, a comprehensive overview. Oh, okay. So basically, guys, this is just a DEX. Okay, it's a DEX that you can use so this could be on the Cronos chain, this could be on Solana, this could be on any of these other exchanges. So there you go. That's how that works out. So Chainflip. There you go. Cross-chain swapping protocol. That's it. It's just a DEX. So, maybe. I don't know. Maybe. There's a lot of DEXs out there. My question is why would you be looking at a little token like this when you could be looking at, the main DEXs on Solana or Cronos? For example, Fulcrum on Cronos. If you're a Cronos fan, and I know I got a lot of Cronos fans out there in the audience, why would you be looking at Chainflip when you could be looking at something like the top DEX on Cronos, like VVS Finance or like Crodex or like any of these other DEXs on the Cronos exchange? That's kind of where my mind goes. You could, if you're you watch Solana Pump, you look at the top solutions, top layer ones, top EVM chains. Maybe look at the DEXs on those before just looking at a random DEX. And I'm not saying it's not going to do well, but I'm trying to limit my risk. So I'm going to pick kind of the coins that are tried and true. And I see a coin like this Chainflip thing, and I'm like, maybe. Not to say it's bad, not to say that it's not good. Just I've got other things that I'm more excited about, And so why am I doing this, guys? Why am I taking you guys through my thoughts, because I want you guys to have a real understanding and a real look of what crypto is about and how you go about on a day-to-day basis, making decisions and how I make decisions. And you don't have to make decisions like me. Some of you guys might want to get into the details on the white paper, and the white paper might mean everything to you. The white paper doesn't mean everything to me because Dogecoin, because Shiba Inu, because those have no reason to be up there. There's no reason, not to the white paper, not to the quality of the tokenomics, not to any of that. There's no reason that Dogecoin and Shiba Inu should be a top 20 coin, but they are. And so at the end of the day, technicals matter, white papers matter, transaction speeds matter, cost of transactions matter, but they're not the end all be all. Sometimes it's just, is this trending on Twitter? And the Crow fam's pretty strong. And I'm looking at DEXs, I'm looking at altcoins in the Cronos ecosystem. I'm looking at DEXs, I'm looking at altcoins in the Solana ecosystem. I'm looking at gaming communities. A lot of gamers out there. Gamers are very cult-like. Top streamers in the world. Who are they? Gamers. The top streamers in the world are gamers. Gaming tokens could be huge, guys. It's going to be interesting. I'm probably going to get a little more into the gaming tokens. I might even, maybe Black Sea would do some, he was talking about potentially doing some gaming live on streams. That would be a lot of fun. Let me know if you guys are interested in that in the comments down below. I think that could be a lot of fun. People are talking about Pharaoh Protocol. Thoughts on Aletha AI, please. I could check it out for you. Are you expecting a Christmas sell-off so people can buy the extra presents because Santa is not? Okay. Am I expecting a Christmas sell-off? I'm not expecting it, but I certainly wouldn't be surprised if it happened. Maybe a little bit. I'm just not going to be shocked if Bitcoin explodes upward, because that's what it do. That's what Bitcoin does. It goes up, and it's a beautiful thing. We got 64 viewers, by the way, and 23 likes, 24 likes. If you like the studio, if you like the stream, smash the like button for me. Leave me a comment down below, guys, and ask me a question. I love interacting with the audience, guys. That's my favorite part about these live streams. It is a lot of fun. I'll look at Aletha AI, I guess. I don't know. Nothing I've ever heard of. I'm open to looking at stuff, though, so we'll take a peek at it. Aletha AI. I don't see it. I'm not finding it. I don't like it. Nope. Not finding it on CoinMarketCap. Can't do that one. What else we got going on, guys? It's a beautiful day. Happy Monday, everybody. I hope you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving with your family. I certainly did, actually. I'll tell you guys, to be honest with you, I worked really, really, really hard on the studio, but I couldn't have done it without the help of my father. My father, Papa Crypto Kip. He came out and he actually helped me build this studio out, guys. And specifically, like the electrical, I got power outlets that we actually built into this wall. This is a wall panel, believe it or not. This is a wall panel I just put over my pink wall. Beautiful, though. It worked out. Absolutely. Giant Weed, thank you for your comment. Love that name. People cheering on cross-chain swaps everywhere, automatic market maker. Yeah. Well, guys, beautiful day to be buying some crypto. I mean, we're not up right now. A little bit of a sell-off right now. Let's just take a peek at where we're at right now in the broader market and what's going on, I guess. We'll see where Bitcoin's at before we jet out of here. Bitcoin's back down below $37,000. Ethereum dancing around the 2K level. Looking for more buying opportunities, guys. My strategy is just to DCA and hold for the long term. That's exactly what I'll continue to do. I am picking up some altcoins, increasingly so here. Been focused on Bitcoin and Ethereum for a while, but as we approach a bull market, I'm definitely eyeballing altcoins. And I buy these altcoins with the intention of taking profit and buying more Bitcoin and Ethereum. Isn't that a funny thing? I'm buying altcoins so that I can get more Bitcoin and Ethereum. That's honestly what I'm doing right now, and I'm going to continue to share those strategies with you guys. Increasingly so, especially in our private Discord. If you want to become a member on this channel, there are members. We're having a lot of fun in our private Discord. Cryogenics is certainly one of them. Let's look at the okay, so we'll look at Ali, ALI. Cryo wants me to peek at it. We'll take a peek at it. Artificial liquid intelligence, is this the one? Because that's not Aletha. That is not Aletha. I'm going to take another peek at this. All right, you guys tell me, which one is it here? I don't know which one you're looking at. Which one is it? Gary AP says, howdy, good to see ya. Crypto Stevo, good to see ya. Yo, yo, yo. Welcome to the chat, guys. If you're just joining us, smash that like button for us. I'm going to say the first one. Okay, we'll do the first one. Beautiful. Nico, thank you very much. I see you out there. Up 25% on the day. What a good day. 7 days, 1 month, 1 year. Wow. Doing well over the last month. What is this? 81 million. It's on Uniswap, on Gemini, on Gate.io, on HTX, on Crypto.com, on BitGet. Tied into some utility. It's on ERC20. Why not? In general, I just think, anything AI, people get excited. 50K followers, not that big. Web3 infrastructure for generative AI. Ooh, excited to announce a strategic partnership with Amazon Web Services startups. That's pretty decent. Just like Cronos, that's pretty decent.
We primarily focus on generative AI models.
I don't want that playing. Okay, beautiful. But there you go. There you go. And here's your chief operating officer. I mean, honestly, there you go. Amazon Web Startups even tweeted it out. Not bad. Not bad. Guys, I mean, yeah, you're finding altcoins here, guys. I don't know. I mean, maybe pretty decent. Doesn't have a Binance listing yet, but, Amazon Web Services partnership is pretty decent. I like to see that. That makes me bullish on Cronos. Why wouldn't that make me bullish on something like this? Something to consider. Something to consider peeking at. AI also is trendy, and we haven't had a bull market where we were really dealing with AI yet. So maybe ALI, very, very interesting. Yeah, I appreciate you guys too, because you guys are going to help me find altcoins as well. That's one of the fun parts about having a YouTube channel is you guys are going to help me just as much as I'm going to help you. I am not an expert by any means. I've just been in this thing since 2016, and we created this channel to show you guys our successes, our woes, our thoughts, because we have had some success. But together, I know that all of us can have more success if we are talking, communicating, looking at these coins together. Love to see it, guys. Love to see it. What an interesting pick. Hans wants me. Hans, you want me to check? You want me to check the Dent coin, Hans? I will check it for you. Dent. Let's see what we got. A little bit up on the year, a little bit up on the month, 7 days. When did this thing launch? It's 2017. Whoa, this thing was way higher back in 2017. Wow. Okay. On Binance, what is it? Oh, wow. Oh, I like this. See, I like this because I can clearly see, here's a good example of just, I like the messaging here. Let's see if we like the company, but it's launched in 2017. So first of all, it's been around for a while. A digital mobile operator offering eSIM cards, mobile data plans, call minutes, and top-ups. This is bringing crypto to the real world. This is talking about blockchain technology with mobile data liberalization. This is cool. Now, there's another coin, and you just got me going here, that I liked for a very similar reason. And it's called Telcoin, okay? This coin, I made a lot of money on this coin. I made like 40 grand on this coin in the last bull cycle. It was crazy. It was crazy. You see this spike? I bought it here. All right, I bought it right here. and I caught this whole wave, and I sold it about here or something crazy. I bought it, and I made a lot of money on this token. Why did I buy it? Very low market cap, first of all, on some major exchanges, not on Binance, which is interesting. Doesn't have to be on Binance to get big gains. It is a mobile network, and also talking about use your own financial products and superior to traditional banking service. Also allowing people to do remittances and money wires through Telcoin. And so like this is pretty cool. This kind of concept. I'm looking for very easy, simple to understand, real world utility, and Dentcoin gives me those vibes. Very, very interesting. Very interesting. I'm glad you guys called it out. Thank you for the comment. Yeah. Not to say that's the coin I'm going to buy, but I'll put it on my radar. Matter of fact, let's put it on the radar. Let's put it on the radar. We'll go back. I do not like Terra Luna. And what I'll do is I'll go to Twitter, and I'll give them the old follow. Give them the old follow. 123K followers, not a lot. Making mobile connectivity accessible. Very cool. Very cool. I think that's going to be important. That's what we're looking for in the future. Thanks, Richard. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Cryogenics. Mark Cuban invested millions into ALI and also shouted them out in an interview. You know what? I don't like Mark Cuban personally. Some people love him. Some people have kind of a cult-like following him. This man used to diss onto Bitcoin, and he was buying Bitcoin the entire time. I don't appreciate liars. I don't appreciate people that say one thing and do another. He was saying, I'd rather buy bananas than Bitcoin. That's Mark Cuban. And he was buying millions of dollars of Bitcoin and altcoins the entire time. He's a liar. He's a scumbag. And he's rich. And you and him don't have anything in common. We don't have anything in common with Mark Cuban. He's in a whole different ballgame. And he's one of those guys. He's a master manipulator media guy. And so I don't like just jumping into a project because Mark Cuban says so. But that doesn't mean the project's not going to be successful. Certainly doesn't mean the project's not going to be successful. Look at Kevin O'Leary. Do you trust Kevin O'Leary? FTX? You know? So be careful. Just be careful out there, all right? But I certainly found ALI interesting, and the Amazon Web Services partnership was very interesting. What is your exit strategy when the time comes? Asking me. Good question. Take profit. Take profit. 2x. Take profit on the altcoin, move it into another altcoin. 2x. Take profit, move it to another altcoin. Shuffle it into Bitcoin and Ethereum. Sell Bitcoin and Ethereum before the end of 2024. Not entirely, but start selling off before the end of 2024. Some people are saying the bull market's coming early. Maybe that changes the time frame. Let's just see how we go. If Bitcoin's around 100K, I'm going to be licking my lips to look at profit-taking strategies, guys. That's for sure. Ladder out just like you should be laddering. DCAing in. Absolutely. Crypto Steve-O nailed it. Said ladder out just like you should be laddering in. I agree. Now, that's what a buddy of mine, he likes to say. I got these selling tranches, you know. At X amount of money, I'm going to sell out 5% of my portfolio. At X price, I'm going to sell out 5% of my portfolio. At the next one, I'm going to sell out 10% of my portfolio, then 20%, and so on and so forth. And that's a good way to kind of plan to take profits. We'll be getting more into that as time goes on, guys, definitely as we get closer to profit taking. But we're just not there yet. It's just too early to say. Don't want to make these decisions premature, but you definitely have to start thinking about it. You definitely have to start thinking about it. Because I will be selling 90% of my crypto when the time comes. Don't be fooled. I believe crypto for the future, but I believe in bull markets and bear markets as well. And another bear market will come. Don't be fooled. If you think that a parabolic moment will come and we're going to go to the moon, well, then we're going to come back down from the moon, just like we always do. Always. Hey, bro, what is your favorite smart contract blockchain after Ethereum, Solana, and Cronos? Period. Solana and Cronos. That's it. Those are my favorites. And then look at your top 10 chains. Avalanche, Optimism, Binance Smart Chain. Got to look at those. Got to look at the top players. And then inevitably, there's going to be a new one that comes along. Who knows what it is? Caspa? I don't know. We'll see. Is Cardano going to climb into the top 10 in DeFi total value locked up? I don't know. We got 60 viewers, 31 likes. Welcome to the Crypto Report, and I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I hope you enjoyed the new studio. This is the bull market studio, guys. We're going to be in this studio for the next, I'm probably going to live here for 3 to 4 years. We'll see. Maybe the bull market happens amazingly and I move out of here in the next 2 years. I don't know. We'll see. This is a townhome. This is my first real estate investment property. I want you guys to follow me on this journey and see how it goes. I'll show you guys the little renovations that I make on this place, how renting goes when we do move out of here, what the next home is going to be like. Next home is going to be the dream home, guys. I'm going to go straight for the dream home, and then I'm going to start going into more real estate investment properties. Maybe I can get the dream home and another real estate investment property by the time this bear market's over. Let me know. Let me know what you guys think. Are we going to make enough money in this bull market to do something like that? I think it might be possible, guys. I think it might be possible. That's all I got in this one, guys. Cheers to everybody out there. Thanks for joining us today. I do appreciate each and every single one of you guys out there in the chat joining me. We love the Q&As here. Love looking at your favorite tokens. Not afraid to look at just about any token for now. A lot of exciting things happening. I'm glad you guys enjoy these live streams. Thank you so much. Later today, I'm going to be talking about the Cronos burns. Make sure you guys check it out. That's all I got in this one, guys. I'm Crypto Kip. This is the Crypto Report new studio. We will see you in the next one, guys. Don't forget to DCA HODL, and I'll see you next time. Peace, y'all. Have a good day. Make some money. See ya.